Hey everyone, I'm Mike Simkowiak from Bucked Up. Today I'm going to share with you some simple tricks to build a bigger chest. Every guy wants to hit bench, do pec flies, and wants ultimately a big chest, but how do you really get it? Today I'm going to share with you some simple tricks how to build your chest. I'm also going to share with you some things not to do. You look around at the gym and often I see people doing these simple mistakes that aren't going to help your chest grow. So let's dive into this exercise and I'm going to show you some effective ways to really blast your chest. So we're going to start with bench tip 1, higher volume. I see a lot of people training chest and not doing enough volume. You really want to blast the pec muscles. The problem is you use so much of your triceps, shoulders, and back during a press that you don't really recruit much of your chest muscles until those have also fatigued and you're going all the way down, getting a deep stretch, recruiting that chest muscle. So go for some higher volume. Here I've selected a moderate weight and now we're going to blast some 20 rep sets. I suggest 5 to 10 sets of 20 reps. Again, this is just a variation to mix up your volume training for chest. You want to go all the way down to your chest. Touch your chest during each rep. So there I did 20 reps of 225. You can feel by doing the volume training, you really get that blood pumping into your chest. It's going to help you build a bigger chest. So with tip 1, I showed you high volume. Now we're going to go for time under tension. We're going to use the same weight and we're going to bring the bar down slowly to our chest, pause briefly, and a real explosive motion up. That's going to put a lot of force and stress on the pec muscles, helping them grow. So try this. This is really going to burn out your chest. You'll notice your muscles die out a lot faster doing that. That's because of the time under tension. You're going down really slow and those muscles are firing the entire time. When you pause briefly and then explode, like I said, it's going to put a lot of force and stress on that muscle, causing it to grow stronger and bigger. So now another great way, and the third way to really blast your chest and get it to grow, is to start with your 8 to 10 rep max weight and do a drop set from there. This is a great way to increase your strength, but also your endurance and volume. So we're going to start with 315 right here. We're going to do 8 to 10, and then we're going to go immediately to 225, and then even drop further for our third set. So now that we've done our first set of 8 to 10, we're going to peel a plate, go immediately into a drop set. Again, this is going to help the higher volume and endurance of the muscles, really pushing it to failure. You should be at failure right on that last 1 to 2 reps. Once again, we're going to go drop it one more time. This is a great way to push and force your muscles into exhaustion. Really want to go all the way to failure on that last set. Just give it all you got, blast that chest. You'll feel an awesome pump. You know that it's working. Now we're going to talk about one of the most common mistakes that I see when people are trying to build their chest. One thing that's not allowing them to build their chest is their range of motion. They're coming down 3/4 of the way and they're keeping all that tension and pressure in their triceps and shoulders. So what you want to really make sure you're doing is getting a full stretch, where you really feel your pec muscle stretch all the way down, and then you do a full range of motion. It's going to help you build a better chest and not just focus and isolate the triceps. So let me show you how this range of motion goes. You want to get about a shoulder width grip or slightly wider to really isolate more of the chest. The more narrow you are on your grip, the more it's going to isolate your triceps. So you want to be about shoulder width apart. Lift the bar off. You're going to bring it not just to here, and don't lift your head up. You want to relax your head, bring the bar all the way down until it barely touches your chest, and then explode back up. Get a good stretch of those pec muscles. Taking that tension out of the triceps, putting it in your chest. This will help you grow immensely compared to keeping it in your triceps. The last mistake that I see a lot of people making with the bench press is that they don't do enough volume. They'll come and sit down and they'll do 3 sets of 6 reps and they'll move on. Remember, the bench press can be utilized as one of the best tools. Why? Because of the weight. You can overload your pec muscles with hundreds of pounds versus doing like a cable fly where you're maybe only using 25 to 40 pounds. This way you're lifting 1, 2, maybe even 300 pounds. You can put a lot of stress on that chest. Make sure you're doing higher volume and more reps to really target those muscles.
How's your chest day going?
Pretty small.
Pretty, like fairly swole. Not ridiculous.